Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Moses Sandy. It's uh, 35 minutes after midnight in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And so tonight, I want to highlight a few issues and I want to speak to them because this has a propensity of creating some misunderstanding within uh, the rescue coalition. So originally, it's the Unity Party, the MDR, the Divided Liberty Party at the time, and then you have other people who came within the coalition after the first round of the elections. The MDR played the pivotal role in the election of this rescue government. And whatever happened at the time remains in 2023. But it will appear that this collaboration or coalition, certain element from one of the parties, which is the Liberty Party, is pushing the NDR to the wall, to the point that we will not sit and have people bully us or bully our leaders from the party. It can be recalled that the founding leader of the MDR, the late Senator Prince Yellow Johnson, was being provoked on several occasions in the Senate by Senator Dillon. And the provocation was on the principle of he calling Senator Johnson out all of the time with this war crime issue. A war crime issue that we cannot hear Senator Dillon talk about no more. Only because Senator Johnson is not living again. Now that Senator Johnson is not living again, he has diverted his attack on the Minister of Labor Cllr. So we are going to send a very strong message from MDR diaspora, a strong message to the president to ensure that we cannot be in a coalition with Dillon and others. And then he continued to provoke one of the parties that contributed more than his side. And I'll say the truth. The vote that MDR produced to make President Boakai president today, you cannot compare to what Dillon and his party gave to the Unity Party. I'm not saying this for any other thing, because we are tired. We are tired of sitting down and watching Dillon alone dominate his colleagues in the Senate. That's their problem. They are all senators. They know what they're doing. But to sit and watch him bully our leaders, only because he's a senator, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. The Ministry of Labor is a ministry that is responsible for all labor activities. It also raises money for government. Those work permits that Senator Dillon is using as an argument only because he will be running 2029, rerunning against the labor minister, those permits, when they are bought, also raises money for government, the very government that he's part of. And it is hypocritical to use somebody's name, scapegoat the person so that you become the beneficiary. While in fact, in the same vein, you are benefiting from what you calling somebody out for. So let's set the record right. You can't have your cake, eat your cake and have it. The Ministry of Labor this fiscal year is contributing more than $9 million, almost $10 million to the Liberian government. It's in the budget, a budget that Senator Dillon voted for. And this new budget bill that just went before the very Senator Dillon and his colleagues both in the House of Representatives and Senate, the Labor Ministry is supposed to contribute more than $10.9 million, almost $11 million to that budget. How does he expect them to raise that money? So when he came out with that allegation against the Minister of Labor Cllr, that he was taking the Liberian job and selling it just to have them pay for work permit, which I believe is very unjust to say against the minister. This man is working for a government that you are part of, that you have benefited from a lot. More than all of your colleagues in the Senate. The people Dillon and others have recommended are more. Many senators do not make such a recommendation. You are always going after Minister Kruah. What about the Minister of Justice that you recommended? What is he doing? You got criminals passing all over there in the place. Those who stole millions of dollars. He has not prosecuted one person yet. You don't see that. You don't talk about that. Because he's from the Labor Party. And all you do is to bullet the old man every time he goes in a place that you talk about him selling a permit and not giving job to Liberia. You are supposed to create job, Mr. Dillon. What are the legislation you are voting on there to create job for the people? What are you doing? And you are there always pushing, things. You said it was selling permit to more foreigners. They are taking the job from Liberian people. All right, that's fine. And then the ministry decided, we need to raise money for government as well. Yes, but let us raise the fees for those permits in order to coerce the foreign companies from bringing a whole lot of people. So they raise the price for the permit, so that it can deter these guys from bringing a lot of people, a lot of foreigners into the country to work. That way, they will employ more Liberians. So now they are selling less permit and making more money. You did not come back at the same minister to say, oh, he has hiked the price of the permit. What do you want? Why are you behind him? Do you want the government to succeed or not? Do you want the government to raise money or not? So these are critical questions that you need to ask you. Why are you so personal on Minister Kruah? What is your problem? Is it because he's from Nima? Or is it because he's from the NDR? What do you have personal against the NDR when we are in the same coalition, when we are in the same collaboration? If this is not addressed, we are going to take action. And we'll start with you in 2029. We can talk to our citizens from Nima County and in Montserrat and tell them not to vote for you, Dillon, whether you on Unity Party ticket or not. If your colleagues are afraid of you in the Senate, you stay there and say anything to them. All of people are afraid because they might get appointed and then they will go through confirmation so that they will go through you, the Senate, and nobody want to tell you the truth. We are going to say the truth to you. If we are all collaborating political parties, we must remain as collaborating political parties. You can't be going and attacking people here and there. You have spent years now within the Senate. What bills have you pushed forward to create jobs? So you can't be scapegoating the old man. That is not fair. You need to stop. You must stop. Because Kruah is not a reason why a lot of jobs is not in Liberia. He's not a reason. So the government is working to ensure that jobs are created, to ensure that the developments are taking place in the country, to ensure that our youth are well taken care of. And to do so requires raising money. Revenue has to come in. And the Ministry of Labor is also required to raise some of the very money that is paying you Dillon. So you get chew or eat on for the both sides of your mouth. We will not sit there to watch you bully your fellow colleagues and come outside of that to bully other government officials and other citizens. That is not right. You need to stop it. We're all in this together. We must all be in it together to ensure that the government succeeds. We're not going to sit and watch you, just come after one person all the time. Councillor Kruah had done nothing to you personally. If you have anything that you think went on wrong, that you for which you are doing this, you need to come out and talk it. Let us all talk about it. But if this pattern continues, we are going to take action as well. Thank you.